More than 50 Texas Democrats fleeing the Lone Star State for Chicago, all to protest Republican efforts to redistrict the state ahead of the midterms. Texas Governor Greg Abbott announcing late last night that the Dems who fled could be removed, writing, quote, Democrats hatched a deliberate plan not to show up for work for the specific purpose of abdicating their duties and of their office and thwarting the chamber's business. That amounts to an abandonment or forfeiture of an elected state office. RNC National Committeewoman Jane Timken joins me now. Jane, could they actually be kicked out, deemed to have forfeited their seats?
I mean, it's quite possible. This never ends well for the Democrats. This is another shenanigan they're trying to pull. And to hightail it out to Chicago, I know it's hot in Texas, but they got to get back to work.
For all the bloviating from these Texas Democrats, don't California, New York, all blue states do the exact same thing to benefit Dems when they have control of the state house?
Absolutely. They do this all the time. And we see it, as you said, in New York and California. This is Eric Holder's plan, Obama's former attorney general. They have been determined to redistrict themselves into power for quite some time. And Republicans should stand strong and not put up with this nonsense. Democrats need to do their job unless they don't want to do it anymore, and then they can lose their job.
An interesting part of all this, Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, very, very vocal recently, could be vulnerable because of this redistricting. And as you might imagine, she is not happy about it. Let's listen.
I do think it's important for us to have the conversation around the fact that this is bigger than Texas. This isn't just about the 5 seats in Texas. This is about a power grab. It is about basically setting the tone for what Donald Trump will try to do throughout this country so that he can suppress the voices of black and brown folk just so that he can stay in power. We've got to do everything that we can to save this country, because right now it feels like we're going to hell and it doesn't seem like we have a way back.
Okay, so you heard in her answer, she's making this about race, yet 4 of the 5 new districts that would be created by this Texas Republican plan literally are majority Hispanic. That according to the author of the bill pushing these maps. Your thoughts, Jane?
Well, of course they're going to push the race card. This is really not about race. It's about making districts that are fair. We've seen that the Democrats have abused the system in other states. Republicans should stand strong. Districts are redrawn all the time because of population changes. I'm sure that Jasmine Crockett is worried about her job, but I'm sure she'll find another one.
Meantime, Democrats stuck between a rock and a hard place, some leaning toward far left leaders and others trying to recruit military veterans to run for office. Sort of a two-parter here. Do you think they can even get military veterans to run when the party has gone so far left, supporting people like Zohran Mamdani? And if they ultimately are able to be successful getting those individuals to run, do you think it will work? Will they be able to win the midterms by going veteran?
Well, look, I appreciate all the men and women who serve our country. But the problem is that the Democrats' brand is so damaged. We see their approval rating at record lows. And the reality is, I think the American people have woken up and seen what the Democrats have been up to. And their agenda is quite frankly, anti-American. They're the party that's out there championing burning the flag with rampant anti-Semitism. Which Americans have rejected. The Republican Party is about the working class, the blue collar men and women, safe and secure borders. You saw what happened with the passage of the One Big Beautiful Bill. This is championing America and American workers and American taxpayers. Democrats really have no cohesive message. And as I said, I appreciate the servicemen and women who want to stand up, but they are in the wrong brand.
Jane Timken, thank you for your time this morning. We appreciate it.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.